What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Quantum Ascend. I have Sonic FTM up on the screen here. Used to be Phantom, migrated over to Sonic. Going to take a look here, figure out where we're at on the higher time frame, and then we'll dive into a little bit of the shorter time frame stuff. So looking at this, you can tell going back to the 2020 bottom, you had a nice little 5-wave move up that ended in November of 21, which again was around the end of the last alt season. Since then, you've had a macro A, B, C, and it's actually a pretty good measurement. You look at the distance here of the A wave, you bring it over here because you know the C wave has to be longer. Sure enough, the C wave is longer than the A wave, so that parameter has been met. It actually looked like right here, maybe that would be where it caught a beat. Didn't, dropped a little bit lower. That's okay. Looking where it's at on that longer time frame, this bottom right here, well, we're back here at this high and the wave one high. So you are finding some support on past price action right now, in addition to having the ABC parameter completely met. So what we want to look at then is kind of in this last move here, you're looking in the C wave, you see like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then within that last one, this fifth wave, you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So certainly looks like if the end isn't right now, it's pretty dang close. So not financial advice, but these are the exact types of levels that you dollar cost average in at, right? Especially if you've been buying it all during this point, buying it down here, I mean, that is a massive discount, and you can really average out your bag and bring that down quite a bit. Also, too, looking at the oscillators, the weekly, very low right now. We haven't gone from low to high since back here in August of 24. Even we haven't made it all the way from the bottom all the way to the top since back here. So it has been a minute. That concluded with the Trump pump there. And then, like I said, we've just been rolling over ever since then. So waiting for our little 5-wave impulse to get kicked off the other direction. And all signs right now, I mean, you just got a little bit of a bullish cross here on the MACD, but still pretty light. These oscillators, this RSI is what we're going to want to get moving up the right direction. And if you look right now, it's starting to turn around. Technically, it's looking at setting a higher low. So if that does continue right here, this higher low, well, then you got a little bit of a bullish divergence going, because you're going to have price setting lower lows and lower highs, and you're going to have the RSI setting higher lows. And again, as it moves up, hopefully that'll end up being a higher high. Either way, though, you're not going to see any sort of price appreciation until you can get that RSI moving off the floor from oversold into overbought territory. You can see back here, that's exactly what happened. This third wave right there, that's exactly what happened. This first wave right here, that's exactly what happened. So it's not too tough to figure out what we need right now. We need this RSI to get up here, and the more it hangs up there, the better, before it inevitably comes back down. That should start sending price up at the same time. So again, whether this is the bottom or very close, this is a great opportunity to dollar cost average. So let's go down over to the daily real quick before I let you go, and let's take a look. I mean, you can tell this thing's just been going down right in channels here, pretty much the whole way. It looks like a little bit of a falling wedge, right? If you're connecting all of these, well, this price has come on top of that now, right? So this thing that goes back to October, it was trending, it broke out, and now it back tested it. Set new lows, but still technically back tested this trend line. It's also creating its own separate trend line right here that we're at literally pretty close to right now. If you're trying to get as many of these tops kind of in that area, you go out a little wider, you know, that's up closer to the 5.9 cent level. So on the shorter time frame, we just got to bust through some of these. That's really all it's going to take. When it does finally get moving, you should see it do it with a little bit of pace, but these descending wedges will end up breaking. You could tell here that on the daily RSI, it's already a little high. That might have to come settle back down. Could catch. What we want is a weave, right? You get it weaving up here. It's good for price, but again, we're going through the motions in the market right now, and there's a lot of other things that have to go right in order for FTM to be able to take off too, or for Sonic to be able to take off too. But my argument is, when you look at others' dominance, you look at Bitcoin dominance, you look at Tether, there's so many charts that are screaming there's going to be price appreciation here in crypto. maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, maybe not next week, but in the coming months here, there will be some kind of turnaround rally for crypto. All right. And that is how I am positioned right now. I'll be taking some off on the way up. So if you want to know more about my strategy and what I'm doing while I'm doing it, go check out the Quantum Circle, real-time trades, access to my portfolio, 2 macro videos a day, a Discord channel, and I teach you how to do TA. Link to that in my bio. If not, just thank you so much for being here. If you guys could follow, like, repost, I want to get this out to as many people as I can before it is too late. So I hope everyone's having a wonderful day, and I'll catch you in the next one.